What up, family? I've known 50 Cent to do a lot of things in the game. And I kind of understood him being from the streets. But this right here done took the cake. Now, before we get into details on this situation, if you don't know Irv Gotti, he's on life support right now. Irv Gotti was the CEO of Murder Inc. He was responsible for Ja Rule, individuals like Ashanti, and all these different things. Now, Irv Gotti been having health problems. Mind you also that it's been beef between Irv Gotti, Dave Cruz, Supreme. If you know, 50 Cent had his beef with Supreme, and Irv Gotti was caught up in the federal ring, on Supreme, being on Supreme team, that pretty much took his label down. They even had run-ins to where it was stabbings, different things going on. It was real beef, not only on the records between 50 and Gotti, but in the streets with the crews. Now, Irv Gotti have had a stroke prior to this, fam. And we seen on photos that he wasn't moving around too good prior to what's happening now. Now, Irv Gotti reports he had another heart attack, and this time it's not looking good, and he fighting for his life, and he on life support. Now, Irv Gotti being on life support, 50 Cent seen this, and you wouldn't believe what 50 Cent said. And I want you to stick with me on this video, fam, because we in some times right now to where it's no love, homie. I'm just being real with you. The people that love you and you know they do, hey man, stick around, treat them good, this real talk, because 50 said that, reposted Irv Gotti being on life support and said, damn, I wanted you to see my new upcoming shows, that he had going on. So he's saying, since you about to die, you will not see my up and coming shows that I'm about to put out. Now, we know the 48 laws of power, all these different things, different books individuals read, and all this when it comes to enemies and the way 50 Cent stand on his 10. But this is a man that's fighting for his life with family, fam. This is something that we all have in common, is death. And when you play with people that's on their deathbed, because see, they forgiven by God. I don't care how much they was your enemy or whatever the case or what they did in this world. And that man might be on his deathbed and was on his deathbed asking God for forgiveness, like a lot of us do, even if it's on your deathbed the last minute. But in the process of asking for that forgiveness from God and showing that you believe, when you got an enemy that's out and he's still healthy, so to speak, and living, but he's speaking on your death and use God's child, I can promise you, fam, people that's living like 50 Cent got a big bomb coming. 50 is not happy. 50 ain't even been happy since he been in the game. It's too much hatred in your heart for you to be happy. Not saying that you don't have happy moments. But when you moving like this, speaking on a dead man that's on life support, you really got hate in your heart. You really a demon on the low. And when you get caught up in the game, especially coming in the hip hop game and everybody telling you that you this big bully Debo, the way 50 came in the game, he actually think that that's him. He actually think that he can't be touched. But God is the biggest toucher, fam. Everybody that's wishing bad on other people, things is happening to them. Even if we can't see it, they know it, family. And I'm telling y'all, real game, don't get caught up in dissing the dead. Don't get caught up if one of your enemies died to where you happy about somebody dying, but you sad about your kids or parents or family member dying. Because see, what goes around comes around, not only in the world, but with God, fam. And it is his world. I was using 50 as an example for other entrepreneurs, rappers in the game to use it as a stepping stone to get bigger and do other things, fam. But I'm not going to continue to use 50 as that example because I see 50 really hold hatred in his heart, fam, like the YGs that's coming up in today's time dissing the dead. I've even heard 50 talking about how the YGs diss the dead. Now this man on life support, you doing this same type of behavior, but you're saying you leading the community with all these different BMF series and different things you got going with stars and other things. But you leading the community into destruction even more with these posters that you're saying because people look up to you, 50. So when you make these type of posts, the YGs think it's cool. But I'm not even going to try to tell you to change yourself because God going to change you, bro. You cannot move like that. One thing, if everybody got something in common, that's death, that's making mistakes in life. And if you so big on punishing people that make mistakes towards you, if you so big on punishing people, your enemies that die, you got a big day coming, fam. And I'm just telling y'all what's real. The old saying that God that don't write ugly deeds are facts. If you moving on this level with hatred in your heart, you keeping yourself in peace and happiness, homie. It's no way after all these years that you should still feel this way being a businessman that individuals look up to. We tired of all the gangsterism, fam. We tired of all the killing. We tired of all the different things that's going on in our community. The hatred, the jealousy, the dissing the dead. It's another world after this world, fam, with things that we're going to have to pay for what we doing here. And we're going to have to pay for them here. It's going to be a big change coming in the world, brother. It's going to be a big change amongst the industry. Because see, God gonna let people know who he is in a minute. He already letting people know through the wildfires. He already letting people know through the airplane traffic. He already letting people know on a daily life. He was letting us know when he did COVID-19 and all these different things, but we studied backing away from God and getting closer to Satan, fam. And 50 Cent is so close to Satan to where he talking about individuals that got the same thing in common with him, and that's death. You might die a harder death than my man doing right now, family. And I know you really care about living because you care more about doing your shows and being 50 Cent, all these different things. The breakdown of the body is coming with a lot of you OG rappers, fam. You will not be healthy when you get up in age because you have did so much BS to other people, destroying their life. This man, kids and everything see what you posting, bro. This stuff go viral. They see it everywhere. So when you punishing God's kids, this man kids and grandkids with things that they seeing with the disrespect, even if it look like you getting away with it and people laughing, I promise you, you ain't, because the Most High got the last word even when it don't look like it through your lenses. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, family. But make sure you hit that like button, family, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.